This is the marketing class in Creative Education program of Knowmads Hanoi project. The program entered into week 4 with the theme of personal skills development, marketing method for entrepreneurship projects. This is the third theme of the project Nomads Hanoi since the establishment in November 2013 in Vietnam. During the last years, Nomads Hanoi has achieved a lot of outstanding results, from the success of 2 courses took place in 2013 and 2014. Nomads Hanoi have young people from Vietnam, Bolivia, France, and the Netherlands to develop and improve themselves and supporting the implementation of some social projects, namely Visual Mind Center, Go Green, Online Library, or art classes for children. Nomads Hanoi provides innovative education programs focusing primarily on the desire to develop personal skill. Each team's classes will take place in 7 weeks, under the guidance of experts from many countries and various fields, giving young people in Vietnam the enjoyable learning experience and necessary skills to carry out their own social projects.
Students here in Vietnam, first of all, most of them, they do and study curriculums that others tell them to do, or what they think that society expects them to do, like studying finance and banking, although everybody hates it. So what the students learn here in Nomads Hanoi is to, first of all, rediscover what are my dreams, what do I love to do.
We never give an answer. So if somebody asks for advice, we never say, do this. We always give many possibilities, so this person can feel like, oh, from these 5 possibilities, this one possibility resonates the most with me. So this is what I'm going to do. Because nobody is telling you what to do, you make it your own choice.
Also, discover all the talents and special abilities that everybody has. And then to learn to trust themselves.
You have a lot more motivation and eagerness to also do it.
To do something with it, to create something out of it.
So this is one of the many ways we help our students.
After the program, to keep on building their own life.
Hello and welcome to Sharing Vietnam on VTC 10 Net Việt Am Ngọc Nhật. In our program today, we'll have a talk to Mr. Wu Swink, project founder of Nomads Hanoi, and he will share about the topic of Hanoi youngsters to experience innovative education model. Thank you, Mr. Wu Swink, for joining our program today. As I know that Nomads Hanoi Project 2015 has just started with the new students enrolled. What are the new features of this year's projects?
Well, the most important new features are our new students. We found a wonderful team of 20 young people between 20 and 30 years old. They have lots of different backgrounds and personalities, and they all are very enthusiastic and curious to what they can grow in the world through challenging themselves and by starting up projects that are coming from their passion.
What criteria did Nomads Hanoi team choose to recruit the new member for Nomads Hanoi 2015?
Well, we ask students to fill in quite an extensive application form with personal questions and also with questions about their project and how they look at the world. And after we receive the application form, we invite them for an interview in which we have a nice talk with them about who they are and what they want to learn. And through this interview we try to see if they understand our way of working and if they are ready to really jump in to develop themselves personally as well as professionally through starting up their projects.
What do you think about the ordinary teaching methods of Vietnamese teachers nowadays? What would make you think that we should innovate them?
Well, yeah, sure. I sure do think that they need to innovate. And at the same time, I see innovation is happening all the time. But of course, innovation has a certain speed. It takes time for people to change something like educational methods. What I see is that it's very much a teacher-based education. So the teacher knows many things, and the teacher has to teach the students, so top-down. And I think it could be really interesting if the teacher will join the team of students so that you start to learn together rather than the teacher tells everything to the students. What could be a great start in Vietnam and in Vietnamese education is if students will get more ownership about their education. So they don't have to learn certain things, but it's more an invitation for them to learn what they really want to learn based upon what they see is necessary in the world.
What are the main subjects of this year's Nomads Hanoi project?
Two main focus points are personal leadership and entrepreneurship. So with personal leadership, we focus on personal development, and we focus on the questions, who am I and what do I want to do with my life? What would I like to put into the world? So we try to help the students to find out what their passion is and to find out what their talents are and how they can use this through a project, and that is the entrepreneurship side of the program, in which we challenge our students to start a project from their passion. And we teach them the necessary tools to design their projects.
After the classes of discovering their own ability and developing ideas pitches, today students of the third team of Nomads Hanoi presented their project ideas, which will be implemented in the future. In addition to the enhancement of presentation and public speaking skills, the class gave students the opportunity to exchange ideas, comments and feedback to improve and complete their project ideas become better. Nomads Hanoi always welcome new and innovative ideas, and most importantly, it appreciates the positive impacts of these ideas to the society.
Food is not like something you eat. It is more than that. It is some kind of culture. It is some kind of history.
At the moment, my topic is sustainability, and I know that's a very complicated topic. Even the word is very difficult to understand. No one really knows what exactly sustainability means, and it means so many different things to so many different people. And so my topic or my project is a personal journey to understanding exactly what sustainability is and to finding out what the state of sustainability is in Vietnam and bringing that to people and helping them to understand what they can do to contribute.
Besides the soft skills class, the students are involved in extracurricular activities and games, helping them to become more confident and sociable. The main objects of the project are the students. After identifying the suitable skills and knowledge, they will choose a learning schedule for themselves with appropriate subjects. At the same time, the appreciation of creativeness of each individual and encouragement learning by doing make a big difference of Nomads Hanoi as compared to other educational programs.
Em thấy rằng là chương trình Nomads Hà Nội là một chương trình mà có rất nhiều điểm khác biệt và đặc biệt so với những chương trình em đã học trước đây. Thứ nhất là em thấy đặc biệt ở cái môi trường của các bạn trẻ tham dự vào trong khóa học, thì em thấy tất cả những cái bạn tham dự ở đây đều là những bạn trẻ rất là năng động và rất là sáng tạo, và các bạn có một cái hoài bão rất là lớn, làm được một cái gì đó không chỉ cho bản thân mà còn có ích cho cộng đồng và cho xã hội. Thứ hai nữa là đây là một cái môi trường với cả phương pháp giáo dục rất là tiến bộ. Hầu như là tất cả giảng viên cũng như là ngôn ngữ dạy ở trong khóa học đều là nước ngoài, tức là giảng viên những người nước ngoài và ngôn ngữ sử dụng là toàn bằng tiếng Anh. Và em thấy là cái phương pháp dạy và phương pháp trao đổi ở trong lớp ấy, thì rất là tiến bộ. Mọi người được khuyến khích là nói và thể hiện suy nghĩ của mình một cách rất là thẳng thắn. Và thứ ba nữa là em thấy rằng là đây là một cộng đồng mà các bạn sẵn sàng là chia sẻ kiến thức. Tức là khi mà chúng ta có một cái gì đấy mà mình biết thì mình sẵn sàng chia sẻ với những người khác, và điều đó thì rất là có lợi cho những cái bạn học viên cùng với mình. Và em thấy rằng là Khi mà tham dự khóa học này thì em cảm thấy em phát triển được rất là nhiều kỹ năng về sáng tạo cũng như là thiết lập một cái dự án xã hội có ý nghĩa.
So today's classes are about marketing and project pitches mastermind. What do you think about these classes?
Well, I think the marketing class is very needed for the students to help them get going in telling stories about their projects. You know, marketing is no more than storytelling. What is the story you tell about the project that you are putting into the world? And people like to connect to these stories. And for the project pitches and mastermind, it's a great practice for the students to shape their story in a really short time frame, to tell the other students and the rest of the class about their projects. And through the mastermind session, it's a great tool to use all the brains that are available in the class to help the one project grow through questions, input and feedback.
What do you think about the potential of Vietnamese students in learning and approaching the new teaching methods?
Well, I think the potential is really enormous. And through the tools and the open space that we create, we give them the tools to create their own education. In the beginning, sometimes it takes a while for them to understand that it's about them. How do you start learning by doing? And that's a big difference with regular education, where people have to do what is written down in the lesson plan.
So how does Nomads Hanoi project makes the subjects become more creative and understandable for Vietnamese students?
Well, we choose to not only have lectures, but we really focus on workshops. So we invite our trainers, and that's also how we design our own workshops. We give a little bit of theory, and then we step into action mode. So for example, if we teach the students about marketing, we invite the trainer Jason Lusk to share some stories about marketing. And after this, the students use their own projects as the subject, and they start to apply the knowledge that they have just learned through the marketing workshop. So we make the connection between theory and practice.
Can you share about a successful entrepreneurship project of Vietnamese student after joining Nomads Hanoi project?
We have a wonderful project from a student named Nhung from Team 1. She started the Visual Mind Center, and well, she started this project last year during Team 1, and right now she is giving workshops to students at universities, at high schools, and now she also has made the step to work for companies and organizations, and she provides visual harvesting, where she creates visual notes during meetings, and she teaches people how to include visual thinking in their work.
Lastly, can you share about the plan for Nomads Hanoi this year? Are you expecting to expand the project to other provinces in Vietnam?
We hope to keep designing new programs and new courses for students in Hanoi. And we're not so much looking into possibilities to expand to other provinces in Vietnam, because we are an international organization. We have branches, of course, the full-time one-year education in Amsterdam. We have a team of students, a team of people starting up a course in Berlin, in Germany. The same thing is happening in Sevilla, in Spain. And there are also talks to start a school in Buenos Aires, in Argentina.
Thank you, Mr. Goosewink, for joining our program today. And that is also the end of our program Sharing Vietnam. I hope that we give you more information regarding to Nomads Hanoi projects, as well as its activities for Vietnamese students. For comments and feedbacks, please send it to sharingvietnam@netvietTV.net. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.